I'm on the road to recovery. I'm on the road to recovery, step by step, day by day. I'm on the road.
Hello, my name is George, and I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ who has struggled with drug addiction, alcoholism, and anger and rage issues. You know, in our recoveries, we have the tendency to get stuck. Have you ever been stuck? I've been stuck plenty of times. We get to a certain point in our recovery, and it feels like, man, we just can't make any forward movement. There's a saying that constantly comes up in all the places that I'm involved, and I'm using it on a daily basis with students and with people in recovery, and it's this: that if we're not moving forwards, we're moving backwards. That there really is no standing still. And if we are stuck in our recovery, we might feel like we're not making any forward progress, or we might even feel like maybe we're standing still, but if we're stuck, we are actually falling backwards, or better yet, sinking like quicksand. Tonight at Celebrate Recovery Vero Beach, if you're going to be joining us here at Emmanuel Church at 7 p.m., we're going to be talking about 7 ways that we get stuck. Let me share those 7 ways with you. Maybe the first way is that we haven't worked the previous principle or the previous step that we just came out of. Maybe we haven't worked it properly. Or maybe we haven't, number 2, maybe we haven't surrendered our life and our will completely over to the care of Christ. Number 3, maybe we have not accepted Jesus' work on the cross for our forgiveness. Number 4, have you ever, maybe it's that we have not forgiven others who have harmed us. We're still holding resentments and grudges. Number 5, we're afraid to make the necessary changes. What happens if we actually make these changes in our life? What are people going to say? What's our life going to look like? We can get stuck in that spot. Number 6 is this: you're not willing to take your responsibility in your issues. We're not willing to own up to our part for the wrongs that we have caused, or the places that we have gotten ourselves into. We're not willing to own our part of the responsibility. And number 7 is this: that we have not developed an effective support group team. Now, all 7 of these, they're not concise. There are lots of other areas in where we can get stuck. But tonight we're going to be talking about these 7 areas. And I got to tell you, this isn't just information from me. As ministry director, one of the ministry directors for Celebrate Recovery here at Vero Beach, I have been stuck in just about every area out of these 7 at one time or another. One of the recent areas that I have been stuck is by not developing an effective support group team. Although I had a support group team, it wasn't being developed on a continual basis. I had guys that I can call. Maybe I wouldn't call them. I had a support group that I could be honest with myself, honest with God, and honest with others, and yet I held back. So let me encourage you tonight, if you're coming tonight is going to be a night that we can just take a breather, but yet at the same time examine where our recovery really is. If you're feeling stuck tonight, know this. Number 1, this is a safe place. Number 2, if you're stuck, it's okay. We've been stuck too. And number 3, if you're stuck, don't stay stuck for long. We're here to help. So we hope to see you. Dinner is at 6 o'clock and meeting starts at 7. Don't forget the dynamic duo. That means large group and small group go together like peanut butter and jelly. Don't just come for one. We hope to see you tonight. Thanks.